Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm gonna be posting beating King Sage on normal, and I'll be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to beat it. This is one of my very first videos, and if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to leave a comment, and it would really help me out because it encouraged me to make more videos. Thank you. So to start off, this is my layout right here. Got the seller coming out over here. Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, so your layout is really important in beating this stage, and be patient guys, because it took me about 2 weeks clearing stage 60. Okay, so my layout, the number one thing you really want in your layout is you gotta have Speedy and you gotta have Mighty out in front, because those two combined with one monster in the middle just really does very destructive power, and that's one of the ways I found was really easy in winning. Okay, so my layout, have Teddy in the middle, so it's really good because he stomps, which stuns all the enemies in the middle, and it gives your enemies time, gives your heroes time to start hitting all the enemies. So originally this wasn't my layout when I first beat stage 60. The only difference I had was I had Stacky in for Darkwing. Stacky is really good because it's fast, so with Speedy he hits even faster, and with Mighty he makes him very strong. And what I really like about Stacky is his triple shot. It does heavy damage on your opponents. So okay guys, another tip I found useful is, your milestones, just continue collecting them. What I recently found out is if you kill 100 enemies and you continue to kill enemies, your count doesn't continue. So for example, you kill 110 enemies but you haven't collected it, it only counts for 100. So make sure when it pops up on your screen to be collecting them as they go, because it really helps out getting stones. So this was my layout guys for being stage 60. I had Stacky in between Speedy and Mighty. I had the same layout in the middle, however instead of Clyde I had Sparky, but the only reason I had Sparky was because I didn't have Clyde yet. So something I found troubling in later on levels is that, okay, the monsters would go straight down the middle, but some would go to the far end, the far right, and my monsters couldn't get them. So that's why I have Clyde here, because his long range attack allows him to be able to attack the enemies on the far right rock. Yeah, just beat stage 40. About 20 more stages to clear. So I had Stacky in between Speedy and Mighty. I had Teddy there, I had Infernos there, I had Sparky instead of Clyde. I had Spidey because what he does is he throws a web, so it slows down all your enemies. And instead of Cappuccino, I had let me show you, I had Mocha, but the only reason I had Mocha instead of him is because I didn't have him yet. But when I got him, they're basically like the same character, except that when Cappuccino does his critical attack, he freezes the enemy, so it really helps you out guys. So I would recommend having him in your team. And yeah, that's how I had my layout when I first won the game. So guys, another tips is, of course, you're gonna see the monitor pop up in the bottom of your screen. So I really recommend to watch the ads when you get double coins, because coins are very important in this game for leveling up your monsters. And I know you guys might think like leveling up all your monsters is a good idea, but it's really the best strategy to pass the levels is to spend all your money on one character. Like it's okay to level up your other monsters, like say for example like level 20, but you really gotta have a strong base killing all of them. So that's why I leveled up Sparky to level 65. When I first beat it, Sparky was level 53. So yeah, just level up your other monsters a little bit, but level up one to make him really strong so he could kill all the enemies. And your other monsters are just there to kill off the remainers. So yeah guys, a little bit about me. I'm currently in high school right now. I'm a junior. I'm 16 years old. I'm involved in soccer and the track, and I keep up my grades too in school. I just like to have a connection with my supporters, just so you guys know a little bit about me. Okay, so we're at level 44 right now. So okay guys, another tip is your stones, your purple stones. So in the beginning, your best thing to do is just use them up in the summonings and to get an epic or above, because in the beginning you don't really have strong monsters. So of course use them in the beginning, but as you progress on and you got a layout that has been working for you, I would say to stop spending your stones and start saving up for the double all monsters base attack. This really helps you out because it just doubles all the power of all your monsters. Like it's amazing. Here comes the seller. No thanks. So okay, another tip I found useful is the green orbs. So as you've been collecting them, like right now I have 87. I would recommend do not use 30 for rare and above, and use all of them for common and above, because what you get for three 10s is way better than you get for 130. Watch, I'll show you guys. So see, I got Mocha. I don't even use them, right? See, you're getting way better by using 3 instead of getting 1. I'll just use the next 20, might as well. And we got Teddy, yes. And ooh, yes. That's gonna really help out my monster right there. So I don't know if you guys have been wondering how I got Darkwing. So what I did, well, the only way to get him, he's a legend, not a legendary monster, I mean a special monster. The only way to get him is to use the summoning stone. So a tip on that, guys, is to save up all your money and spend them on stones, and honestly just to play constantly. It takes a while to get him, but it's really worth it once you guys saved up. So maybe some of you guys wondering why I didn't use the layout, the original layout for beating this stage. But the reason why is I also wanted to make a video showing how Darkwing's attack plays out, so I wanted to show that. And honestly, he's just really amazing. His first attack doesn't do too much damage, but what I like about it is that it does splash, so any enemies around it, he's gonna obviously kill them. Well, not kill them, but hurt them as well. And then his special attack, wow, it's just amazing. It does 5 times as much damage, and it's like a stream. It's so amazing. That's why I had to show him. I had to show the sauce out here, you know? Look at him. Just killing everyone, destroying everyone. It's amazing. getting a special monster is great now, but the only thing that I find a big trouble with special monsters is the coins it takes to level up. Is just insane how much more it is. Like for example, I have a level 65 Stacky, right, and it takes 325 just to level him up. But for my Darkwing, it's 2,500. So it really takes a lot to level up your monsters. So when I first beat level 60, it took me weeks. So just be patient, guys. Just keep collecting coins, making your monster stronger. There's really no easy way to get past it aside from just playing constantly and leveling up your monsters. These tips will help you though to pass it faster. Got the Archmage coming in. As you guys can see, the spells don't really do too much damage to the monsters, and it goes even lower as you go higher up in levels. So I really recommend to not spend your money on your lightning bulb or your fireball. Just do not spend any money on there. Mine's a level 5 and a level 2, and they do very little damage. So I recommend you spend all your money on the deep freeze. That's the only one that really helps out. Level 51, we're almost there for the king. Just love my Darkwing up there, just destroying anyone who comes near him. I don't know why, but every time I look at Clyde right here, I just think of Kirby. Think of Kirby right here. Think of Wolf right here. The triple slimy. Teddy, obviously a Teddy. For some reason, Infernus looks like Infernus to me. Like, I could not describe him any other way. I call him the powerhouse because he just powers all my monsters to strength. Call him Bolt because he makes my monsters faster. We're getting closer and closer. Do another summoning, see what we get. Anticipation, and it's legendary monster or flaming 2. That works out too, I guess. Look at my little guy in the bottom, just all bored, just like, is anyone even gonna come near me today? So right now my Darkwing is doing 1,187 per hit. Now let's upgrade him and see how much he does. So now he's up to 1,348. That's pretty good. So right now I'm currently saving up gems to do the amount of coins drop. It's gonna take me a while, but I'll get there. The monitor. No thanks. So if you guys have Infernus, I would really recommend having him in your layout, because he hits the ground and then he flames everything around him and he burns his enemies, and his first attack is really does a lot of damage. So he's a good character to have in your team. So yeah, guys, to be level 60, you absolutely need to have Mighty and Speedy working together on the same monster, and just leveling up that monster as high as you can, and you'll win it easily. I found Stacky to be the most useful in that situation. See, you see Infernus on there, how he hit his first attack did 1,334. Like, that's amazing. No thanks. Oh, 4 more waves. Are you guys ready? Oof, the king. It looks really scary with all his armor, his sword, his shield. He's speeding them up now. But nope, my defenses are in there. See, what I really like about Teddy, Spidey, and Cappuccino working together is that Teddy, he stuns the enemies, and then Spidey slows them down, and then Cappuccino just freezes them. So they really just get stuck there and they can't get out. And see, this is what I'm talking about, the right corner, is that no monster could really get them except Clyde. So that's why I like Clyde there, because he's the only monster I found that could reach that far. I just need to level him up more so he could do more damage, but he's been a really good player, and I would put him there in that location so he could get that right corner. See, you see the fireball does very little damage. Just lighting that, and you see it only does 300. I just really would not recommend leveling up your lightning or your fireball at all. Look at him smirk, because they're not even getting close to us. So another good character that I found was really good was Jack. He throws his head and it does splash damage, and it just really hurts everyone around him. It does a lot of good damage. Another one I found, I didn't like him too much because he only stuns one enemy and he hits really slow. And another character I really enjoyed was Infernus, because he also does splash damage. And that's all I would recommend for you to use. And of these, I would recommend this guy is just really bad, really bad. Here comes the monitor again. How many times does it come up? No thanks. So we're at wave 59, guys. We got one more wave to beat, and then comes the king, the one and only king. Who's gonna win? Will the king slay the dragon, or will the dragon overcome the king? How much does it cost to upgrade him? 3,000. I'm just gonna spend it on powering him up. Okay, here we go. He's doing 1,492 now. Here comes the king. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Here he comes. Who's gonna win? The dragon? Freeze him there. Oh, here he comes. He's coming in hot. Cause he's literally on fire. Oh, he's down. I guess the dragon wins that story. So another tip for that one is I would recommend to taking out the priest, because if not, the priest is just gonna keep healing up the king, and it's gonna be really difficult for you. And yeah, that speeding life 60 on king, on normal. Thank you guys for watching. This is I appreciate everyone who viewed the video all the way to the end. This is one of my very first videos, so please like and subscribe and comment down below. I'll help anybody out that comments. If you guys have any questions, I'll make sure to respond. And I really appreciate it if you guys liked, because it really encouraged me to make another video. Also comment if you want to see another video. Thank you guys for watching, and these are all the other levels if you guys have not seen them. I'll make another video if you guys want me to. You guys want to see me pass hard mode or normal mode. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.